Don't do it, kid.
What you doing, you little runt? You want this? Relax.
He didn't know what he was doing. Don't do it! Look, he's just a kid. Everyone stay back.
I think you beat my boy Dodger into a coma, and then you called an ambulance so no one would suspect you. But a mother, she knows.
Oh, it's her
And
son.
you are gonna pay for
They look
what
the
you've
same
done.
age.
Now get your ass down.
Well, that mother don't know shit. They look the same age. What did she have him when she was 10?
Say it.
Whatever it is that you think you have to do here, you don't.
Say it. Confess, boy. Before things start getting real ugly in here.
Well, it's gonna get less ugly if he says he did it?
If I say it, you'll let everyone else here go. And you can do whatever you want to me.
I'll take that deal. But I need to hear you say it.
Hey, stop, it's me! I wear the mask, I'm the dark dude, leave Archie alone! Shut the hell up. It's not him.
It's me! The mask is mine!
Toby, sit down and shut up.
I'm the guy he wants.
That's enough! Now that was a touching display. Hell, another day I might have even cried. But not today. I already spilt all my tears over my son. And boy, your mother's gonna find out exactly what that feels like.
Don't even try it.
Ouch.
Stop! Step away from my son! I have the right to protect myself against intruders with deadly force. So unless you want me to use it, you have exactly 5 seconds to get the hell out of here. 4! Lock the door behind them and let's call the police.
Mrs. Andrews.
Yeah, Mom, this is one of you dirty Harry.
What was that explosion? Who in their right mind tries to deep fry a turkey inside?
Archie?
FP. You know, I sensed that you were upset with me when I asked you to shut down Archie's community center earlier. I appreciate your cooperation.
I'm gonna make this clear, Hiram.
FP.
I'm not your puppet. When I took this job, I pledged to serve and protect Riverdale, not to do your bidding. You put a hit out on my son, you bastard. You think I forgot about that?
Yeah. Is that why you try to murder me at the behest of my own wife?
Hiram.
Oh, shit. This is gonna get him fired.
Do it. Now get the hell off me.
I'm not gonna do it, but you deserve it. Everyone in this room, hell, everyone in this town knows that you deserve it.
I'm guessing FP is no longer the sheriff. He gets assaulted
Whilst
the
we all
mayor.
tuck into our delicious homemade meat pies.
Not that I
Might I suggest we reminisce
object
about
or
some
anything
Thanksgivings
that
of yore?
he assaulted Hiram, but...
Nana?
The blossoms turned on one another. They had to eat their own. Survive on blossom flesh.
Why, I can only imagine what a scandal like that would do to our family name. Especially if it were to come out right as Aunt Cricket were attempting to negotiate a sale for a maple business.
Please, no one would believe that snuff.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. Meat blossoms have always been highly carnivorous. I mean, I ate my brother Julian in the womb. And you're eating those meat pies we prepared especially for you.
Oh, God.
Marcouf, is this Uncle Bedford's ring?
What does this mean?
It means that Uncle Bedford will never be found. It means that any evidence he was ever here is in the process of being digested.
You're bluffing. Not even you are deranged enough to commit such an unspeakable abomination.
On the contrary, it's time for dessert. TT?
Oh, God, please don't go like...
Face facts, Aunt Cricket. You and Cousin Fester have just committed a vile act of cannibalism, which is illegal in this state. So unless you want the world to learn as much, you will leave us the hell alone. You do not knock on my door. You do not harass my girlfriend. You do not ask me to sell off my Blossom legacy ever again. Are we clear? Now, would you like me to pack up the rest of Bedford for you in Tupperware?
Fester?
Never have I ever tried to cover up a murder.
But you guys aren't as devious as you think.
Otherwise, you wouldn't have left incriminating evidence like Mr. Chipping's tie pin.
You went into my room?
It was an accident. I mean, all the doors looked the same.
Between the suicide note and the tie pin, you two were trying to cover up something about Mr. Chipping's suicide. Or was it a murder?
No one pushed him out that window.
Not physically. But psychologically, Mr. Chipping could have been pushed to the edge.
I'm still trying to decide if they're playing still. Like, Donna and Brett, I'm still excited if they're tricking Betty and Jughead.
Where did you get this? We just want to know the truth.
Mr. Chipping gave it to me, okay? We were having an affair. So I tried to break it off with him, but then he got aggressive. I was so scared. I told him if he didn't stop, I'd go to the headmaster, and then the next day he jumped out the window.
I don't believe that.
I can't live my life doing Hiram's bidding, Alice.
Not that I liked Mr. Chipping.
I'm
just,
not cut out for
I think
it.
she's
There's
lying.
too much blood on the tracks.
But you never know in this show.
I am a serpent, Alice. I'm a serpent. Every bone in my body is a serpent.
Okay, so is there a rule that says that you can't be both?
That's not bad. If Hiram can be mayor and a kingpin, who says that I can't be sheriff and a gang leader?
By morning, Sweetwater River will have frozen over, and Aunt Cricket and Cousin Fester will be back in whatever ring of hell they typically inhabit, digesting those yummy lamb meat pies. I love you. I'm so grateful to you.
I love you too, babe. And happy Thanksgiving.
This whole time, Mr. Chipping was the bad guy. It wasn't Brett or Mr. DuPont.
I'm not so sure that Donna isn't playing us, Jug.
What do you mean? Are you saying she made all of that up?
Well, I don't want to say that because there's a possibility that they had a harrowing affair. There's a possibility in which the story that she told me was just to stall us from uncovering the real truth. You should just talk to your headmaster, Jug. I mean, get it on his radar that something weird is happening at this school.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I will. Hey, I was thinking maybe if the storm clears up by tomorrow morning that we can go home for the weekend.
Sure. In the meantime, how will we stay warm tonight?
If that's Brett's room, where is Brett at? What are they gonna
We
do
were
with
never
that?
particularly. We
How
always
do they not
did
notice it? I mean, come
one
on.
thing.
Dodger Dickinson's family's at large and dangerous, and we have reason to believe they might try to get to him before they skip town.
Well, we monitor our patients
Well,
very
I'm sure he's
closely.
gone. Yeah. Knew
Well,
it.
not closely enough, huh, Doc?
What's that all about?
Donna came clean to the headmaster about her affair with Chipping. How he basically abused and harassed her. Well, I guess there's no doubt about it anymore. Chipping's death was a suicide, driven by a guilty man's fear of exposure. Case closed, Detective Jones.
Don't fall for it, Jughead, please. What is Betty doing? What's she crossing him off for? That was confusing.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that deep fryer exploding when it did. I mean, what are the odds of that? That saved us, Archie.
Yeah, we got lucky, Mom.
No, that wasn't luck. That was your dad watching out for us.
And that gives me an idea. What do you think, Mom?
Your father never would have believed this. Everything you've been building here. All of you. He'd be honored. And so proud.
All right. So that was the end of episode 7. This episode wasn't too bad. I mean, it's better than the previous episodes for me. I mean, I didn't really like the Cheryl story with her scaring off her aunt or whoever the hell she was by pretending they ate her uncle. I thought that was all idiotic, but the thing with Betty and Jughead, I don't know why they were videotaping them. Like, what are they going to do with it? Were they just listening to get some information to figure out how to play off Chipping's thing as a suicide? That's just what it seemed like they did. And Donna like confessed to an affair or whatever, which I'm not saying didn't happen. Like, I was like Betty, like what Donna said could be true, but I don't think that's actually what happened. So I don't know. And why would they want to cover it up is another thing. Like, if they are trying to cover up his, I mean, technically he did commit suicide, but I don't know what you want to call what he did. If he did it because he had to, I don't know. I guess it'd be murder, but I don't know. It's just really confusing on what to call it. But yeah, why would they want to cover that up? I don't understand. I mean, they had no reaction to him jumping out the window, so it's like they expected it. So I don't know. It's just really weird. But then Donna, sorry, and then Betty was crossing off Mr. Chipping's face, and she has like everybody posted up there, like Donna and everybody else. So did they trying to imply Betty had something to do with Mr. Chipping? And she's trying to eliminate everybody. I don't know. It's just really, I don't understand that. I'm still thinking this whole storyline with Jughead and Betty that has to do with the school, I think is still part of Jughead's story. Maybe. Because it all just seems like a book. It seems like a story that you would read out of a book. But I don't know. We'll see, I guess. The whole story with Hiram and shutting down the Archie's place. I can't remember what the hell you want to call it. But shut it down like right on Thanksgiving when all these kids had no place to go or were supposed to come for Thanksgiving. It was just really shitty, and I don't understand why he would want to do that. I think he's the one that set it up. Like, I think he's the one that had Dodger Beat dumped him there so he could have an excuse as mayor, which, how in the hell did he become mayor? When did they have an election? I don't understand how that came about so quickly. And then, I'm pretty sure they probably said something, but I was too busy talking that I didn't hear. But yeah, so I just don't understand why he would want to do that. And then Dodger's family coming in. That was the same woman, right, that came to Betty and them's house over the guy that Alice killed to protect who she thought was her son. I don't know. I thought that was a boyfriend, but she says it's his mother. They look the same damn age. How in the hell she is mother? But anyway, them coming there was just stupid. I did love that Archie's mother got rid of him. Like, she pulled a gun on him and threatened them, and they left. So I'm glad for that. But they took Dodger and disappeared, and I'm sure it's gonna come back. There's gonna be some big thing about, them coming back, threatening to hurt people, maybe actually hurting or killing people. Yeah, and then I'm surprised that FP is still the sheriff. I would figure that Hiram was poking at him during their little Thanksgiving dinner to get him to have an extreme reaction like he did so that he could have an excuse to fire him as the sheriff. But I don't know. FP's acting like he's still going to be sheriff, and now he's going to be leading the Serpents again. So yeah, just a little confused on that. So yeah, anyway, I didn't hate this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please give this video a like. If you have any suggestions on anything you'd like me to react to, please leave that down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.